Say that again.
Your bed has to be made.
By law.
Hey, sir, go ahead and take your book back.
Say that again.
Take your book back. I'll provide you with the information on it. Don't worry.
And you're gonna write me up on that too, ain't you?
I need your registration.
You took my book with you.
Okay, is your insurance card new as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You got it all with you.
Oh my God. Yo, when I first saw this video, I was thinking that like the bed maybe it was some type of Southern slang for like the bed in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's hauling something, and maybe, he's got the flap open, or, maybe something's going to fall out of the truck and the cop's just looking out. And I kept watching. No. Literally, your bed in the back of the car must be made.
And if my bed's not made, which my bed's not made, you gonna write me up for that, officer?
You gonna give me your stuff?
Yes, sir, I'm working on it. Yes, sir, I'm working on it right now. Hold on a minute.
I guess it's some type of fire hazard because, while you're driving, you could also somehow be in the bed, because, those two things first and foremost aren't possible. But, just in case, or perhaps it may be that if the bed isn't made, the pillows and the covers could tumble and fall and then block the windshield. And then you would, like skirt and then like crash and then cause like a huge just highway buildup. Or maybe the sheets could spontaneously combust. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but this really, really took me for a spin. I got to tell you that. Now, I'll be one to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like I joke all the time, I'm a very, very light-skinned black man, very light-skinned. I'm biracial, but I'm black and white, very light-skinned. But that being said, I don't talk back to cops because I'm also 6'6" and 220 pounds and very athletic. So, I'm not trying to get beat up. But if a police officer was talking about the bed in the back needs to be made, and you looked at it, it was just, the sheets were a little tucked back. But, I would be like, officer, are you serious? Like, what are you really pulling me over for? What's really going on? You're trying to get your quotas. I don't know. Like, he could have came up with something better than that. Maybe he could have just said, we're looking for somebody. This car fit the description. It's not you. Good day. That would have been better, because then at least it would have been like, well, I got pulled over. It was inconvenient, but I guess at least it was for something. But the bed not being made, oh, that's...
So my bed has to be made
Messaging.
by some law somewhere, right, officer?
I'll tell you what, I'll go back and I'll look it up.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you. How about that?
And then the part that killed me the most is he pointed to the back and he was like, you know what? I'll go to the car. I'll look it up in the computer and I'll come back and I'll tell you. So it's like, my brother, if you didn't really know exactly what law it was, you had to go look it up, then that's a good indication that it's not a law. Why would that be a law? Why would it be a law? And if you don't know exactly what it is, and why are you pulling people over for it? You're just pulling people over for things that I think maybe, 7 years ago in the academy when I read X, Y, and Z, I think I remember that. So let me go ahead and pull you over, run your plates and all that stuff because it's something that I potentially remember. But as we know, the mind plays tricks. I don't know why this police officer pulled him over, but again, it's like, dude, you could have come up with a better lie than that. But this is indeed the world we live in. But shout out to the cops out there that are actually, trying to make a difference in their community, because I know it's very difficult when we live in just the system that we live in. And, but guys like this, at least he wasn't shooting somebody up. But man, what a deal.